So, hey guys, welcome to the Tires 37, and this image showed up online recently. It is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man as a 12-inch Titan Hero. Now, this is really cool, this is really interesting, and it's got a lot of people really excited, because if it's real, I mean, this would pretty much confirm that he is in the movie in some capacity. Now, keep in mind, this is just a toy, so his appearance in the film might not be a massive one, but this would confirm that his version of Spider-Man appears in some capacity, more than likely. And obviously, a lot of people, are really excited about it, but a lot of people are kind of mixed too, because, I mean, it looks real, but is it real? That's a question I think everybody's having. And quite frankly, I'm going to be honest, I think it looks real. I think everything on the packaging, I mean, looks great. If it's Photoshop, I think Hasbro needs to find the person who did this and give them a job. Even the figure itself looks amazing. I've seen a lot of people commenting saying, oh, it's the 12-inch Spider-Man walkie-talkie figure from way back when, but I actually owned that one as a kid, and I recently looked up the pictures of it as soon as I saw this, and to me, that thing looks completely different. I mean, the head alone is completely different, so yeah. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Hasbro reuses some of those molds from the Spider-Man free toy line, because I think they did produce those figures. I mean, this completely looks like a whole new sculpt and everything. I've also heard some people say that the promotional shot of Tobey's Spidey on the box is pulled from the PS4 game. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not. Personally, I haven't seen that promotional image of that Spider-Man from PS4, but I will say if it is pulled from the PS4 game, that might actually be something that Sony and Marvel or Hasbro would do. I mean, it would make sense if you have, a pre-existing image, even if it's from a video game, why not use it? I think the Mobius trailer actually used an image of Spider-Man from the PS4 game itself, the Tobey Maguire one, so I mean, it makes sense that they would kind of do that. But the biggest thing a lot of people are pointing out on this is that on the Tobey Maguire figure, it says Spider-Man No Way Home, but on the Tom Holland figure, it just says Spider-Man. Now, so far, all the merchandise for Spider-Man No Way Home just says Spider-Man, like all the action figures by Hasbro, all that stuff. I think the Funko Pops say No Way Home, but I'm pretty sure all the Hasbro stuff is just Spider-Man. And the reason for this is because it's kind of like Avengers Endgame. When Avengers Endgame first came out, they were really trying to keep the title under wraps till the first trailer, and because of that, the first wave of toys really didn't have the title on it, but the later toys, the toys that came out later in that year, did have the title. And this could be what they're doing here. It could be, the first assortment of Spider-Man toys didn't have the title, but this later assortment does. And also something too that I think is confusing a lot of people, these two figures would not come in a box together, because if you look on the Tobey Maguire one, it has a Target exclusive sticker, and most time exclusive figures like that come in a case by themselves. Plus, we've already seen the the Tom Holland one, my bad, is the integrated suit, which is like the black and gold, and then the red and gold, yeah, the red and gold, and then the black and gold suit, and then like his regular red and black suit, all of those come in a case together, because that's a regular wave, whereas this is more than likely an exclusive, which we see on the box, so it would be an entire assortment to itself. And you also have to remember, too, that with Spider-Man No Way Home, it was supposed to release, like, I think in July of this year, but COVID pushed it back. I can't really remember when they did a title reveal. I think it was sometime in February, and the toys probably would have started dropping around April. So because of that, I mean, you can kind of put two and two together, because, that's when the toys for, I think, Far From Home dropped, back when that movie came out in 2019, so more than likely all of this probably would have lined up to the actual time frame, but COVID kind of pushed everything back. So it is possible that this is real, and personally, I think it's real, because quite frankly, it looks real, and like I said, it adds up with the COVID stuff. It could be Photoshop, because a lot of people point out that the second Tobey Maguire toy on the bottom shelf, that figure kind of looks like at a different angle, the picture does, which I agree, it does look at a different angle, but then again, the box is laying flat down, and we're not really sure how the person took the picture, so, I mean, it's really hard to say. It is possible, too, that, with Target, I mean, obviously, they're pretty strict on street dates, so it's weird they would make a mistake, but I will tell you, I've been to quite a few Targets where they put things out before the street date. Typically, we know what's coming out before the street date, but it is possible that somebody stocked this and made a mistake. And, with Titan Hero series figures, I mean, they always have a barcode label. They're not like some of those toys. They always have a label on the shelf, so someone at Target could have very well thought this thing was supposed to be out. It might not even be street dated. So yeah, it's honestly hard to say. Like I said, I'm leaning to this being more on the real side. If it is fake, it won't, I mean, it kind of will surprise me, but also kind of not, because I mean, I could see somebody just making an entire Photoshop render, because right now we're all wondering if Tobey Maguire is going to be in it, and we're all getting super excited about it. So I wouldn't be 100% surprised, like if somebody did say, no, I made this up. But the truth of the matter is, I mean, it does look pretty close to being real. And, you know, like I said, I mean, we saw the same thing with Endgame, and, you know, that ended up being true because obviously, like with the title and how they were trying to confuse everyone. And obviously, Sony has been going to great lengths to confuse people about this movie. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if when the movie comes out, if the actual title of the movie is not No Way Home, but something else entirely, because Sony is being really stupid weird about all this. But as I'm recording this, it is Sunday, August 22nd. We're supposed to get the trailer tomorrow. It's being rumored and leaked. And if we get the trailer tomorrow, we're going to at least know if Tobey Maguire's in the movie. So, I mean, hey, I mean, at least, if nothing else, at least if this is fake, we'll all know by tomorrow. But yeah, either way, I mean, let me know what you think in the comments, because I gotta say, I'm 50-50 on this. To me, it looks real. But just as much evidence as there is for this being real, it could easily be fake. What do you guys think? It's kind of sad that we're having to look at this and guess this way. It is interesting, though, if it is real, that they would make him a Target exclusive. I mean, it probably makes most sense. Tom is the current Spider-Man, and these are aimed at children, and most children probably associate Tom Holland as Spider-Man now because he's the Spider-Man as they're growing up. So it kind of makes sense that you would make Tobey Maguire exclusive to a retailer, obviously for his fans and to ensure that he doesn't wind up being a peg warmer. But still, I mean, you know, it's just, yeah, it could be anything. I wonder if this means Andrew Garfield, if he's going to get an action figure filled via Walmart, or how they're going to do it. Either way, this will be interesting, and it's just kind of crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.